had some great 6 weeks here at the club. The COVID issues probably played a role in terms of losing the friendly against Munster, and for our guys it was their first hit out in a contested environment, which is great for us, getting to test 37 players throughout the academy players coming through to our senior players returning. So in terms of what we aim to get from the game, we got everything we wanted in terms of the performance. We just asked the guys to show massive intensity in what they were doing, trying to practice some of the plans we've got for the season, which we've got those pictures to review on the Monday and to build on going into the first game against South. Yeah, I think the goal line dropout, we've got a plan of when we are forced into a goal line dropout and how we receive a goal line dropout. I think it's going to open up the game of what people do in that last zone of the field over the pick and go play, which if you get held up, it becomes a goal line dropout instead of a retention of possession with a scrum. So it's going to open that area up. The 50-22, we haven't probably seen too much of it yet, but I think once the scrum stability comes in teams as they go through the season, I think for scrum it's a great option to get that line out further down the field. And in a contested kicking game, once you receive the ball in that half of the field, a way out would be to try and find grass and land the ball and get that 50-22 to get a possession source further down the field. People are always looking to take people out of a frontline defence to generate space between and on the outside and force them to cover the behind space. So it definitely creates those sort of moments where now, and that should encourage teams to run the ball more. I'd love to see, I think in this first run of the Premiership, it's quite intriguing to see who's really devoted some time to that area of the game to see it, to gain an advantage over another team. Because obviously in the Super Rugby or the Rugby Championships, we didn't quite see the volume that I think people were expecting at that 50-22.